Hi, welcome to my chair yoga stretch fusion class. I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. I'm going to be teaching 3 yoga stretch fusion chair classes for you this week and next week. It's a fusion of yoga and dynamic stretching, all done in the chair. It's great to do at work, at home, if you have limitations, or it's just depending on the space that you're given. Make sure you exercise within your ability, and if you have any complications, stop, seek a physician right away. All right, let's get started. Find a space, get that chair, make sure it has no arms or wheels if you can, and then meet me back here. Hi, welcome back to the chair yoga stretch fusion class. Again, you can use a chair or even a big resistor ball, and this is great to do at work or at home. We're going to start by sitting back comfortably, hands resting in your lap, eyes gently closed. I'm just going to collect ourselves, center ourselves. So inhale and exhale. Letting everything go. Let your shoulders relax. Hips relax. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come to namaste, centered with your chest. Slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, push away. Reverse the arms as they come up. And center, exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, push away. Reverse, inhale. Exhale, center. Now forward, inhale. Open wide. Closing, come back together. Center. Again, forward. Open. Together. And center. Now we're going to alternate. So go up first. Open. Reverse. Inhale. Come back to center. Now forward. Inhale. Exhale. Open. And closing. And center. Go ahead and scoot yourself forward on the edge of your seat. Inhale. Reach for the sky. Swan dive down, hinge from your hips. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Again, exhale. Inhale, reverse. One more time. Inhale, reverse, sweeping up. Good, bring your hands together, sway side to side. We're going to add on to this. So we'll just start with sway to side, lifting the rib cage up and over. Laterally moving the spine. Now go to the right, hold. Then you're going to bend those elbows. You're going to drop your right elbow as you curve your back. And then you're going to drop your hands and your head. And then you're going to swing around to the left side. Lift your right elbow as you start to straighten the body out. And then you're going to go up nice and tall. We're going to go the same direction. So right, drop, curve the back. Come around. Nice and tall. 2 more times. Arch the back, drop the hands and head, come around. Good, 1 more time to the right. Feel that through the rib cage, through the spine, nice and tall. Now we're going to switch directions. Drop the left elbow, curve the back as you come around, up and over to the top. And same thing. So I want you to feel this through the spine, through the shoulders. Let's do 1 more time. To the top, reaching up as high as you can. Palms facing forward, so let go of your hands. Slide your shoulder blades down and then push those arms back. Good. Relax the neck. Try not to push the chin forward. and then open wide. Now from here, cat-cow with the arms sweeping around. So arch the back like a cat, chin is tucked, sweep those arms around, and you're gonna come up and out, open wide, arch the back like the cow, straight back of a cow, and then up and over again. Good. So we're still warming up through the core, and then just adding in the arms again. Let's do one more time. Release. Good. Lower body. You start with your right leg. Right toes and knees are straight forward. You should push the pedal. Lift the knee, push the pedal. So the next few exercises that we're going to be doing for the lower body, hips and knees, these are ones that if you've had knee or hip surgery, you'll definitely find them very familiar from physical therapy, because it is a lifelong thing of strengthening the hips and the knees. Stay nice and tall, engage your core. You can have your hands behind if you need to. Good, keep going. Push the pedal down. You should be feeling those legs by now. Imagine you're pushing down, so we're not just going through the motion. One more. Switch legs, same thing. Push the pedal, lift the knee. Make sure your knees and toes are lined up. It's very common to turn out. I want you to push and line those toes and knees up. There you go. Inhale, push up and push and up. Check your core. Good. Again. Let's do one more and release. Shake it out a little bit. Right leg is now extended, foot is flexed, so your toes are straight up. Making sure you're still on the edge of the seat. You're going to lift up and down without letting the heel touch the floor if you can. If you need to rest your heel, that's fine, but challenge yourself. Try not to rest. And then toes and knees are straight up. Good. Feel that through the hip, down to the knee, through the quads. Okay, now we're going to activate the hip a little bit more. You're going to rotate the hip as you lift. But if you see how my toes and knees are still lined up, I'm rotating through the hip joint and the toes and knees follow. Still going straight up and down. Nice and tall, chest is lifted. Keep going. And release, shake it out. Switch sides. Foot is flexed, your toes are straight up, knees are straight up. Lift up and down. Good. Inhale and exhale. Feel that through the front of the thigh there, from the hip down into the knee. Toes are straight up. Check the core. I know you're going to hear me say that a lot, but it's very important. It's very easy to start to curve back into that chair. Go ahead and now rotate through the hip. Toes and knees follow. Good. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Shake it out. Okay, back to upper body. So still at the edge of the seat. Arms straight out in front. You're going to imagine you have two big chains and you're pulling those chains back as you squeeze the shoulder blades together and then extend back out and pull. So we're activating our upper back muscles, our postural muscles. Pull and squeeze. Good. Another reason why this is so important you can do at work is a lot of the muscles that we are working and stretching are all connected to if you sit all day. You want to make sure you move those muscles or strengthen the ones that end up being underactive and then stretching the ones that tend to be overactive. Couple more times. Pull back, squeeze. This time come back and hold. Shoulders down, check those shoulders. and pulse, pulse. So you're pulsing back. Squeeze. Good. 3, 2, and release. Shake it out. Good. Now arms are extended out, palms facing down. You're going to relax the elbows and then extend. Relax and extend. Feel this through the shoulders, those deltoids. You're going to hear me say this a lot, but it's good to have those shoulders and postural muscles strong. They'll support the upper body, reduce back pain, shoulder, neck pain. There you go. Couple more times. Now extend straight out, reach those fingertips out, and then you're going to rotate through the shoulder joint. So we're activating the rotator muscles. Good. Inhale and exhale. Shoulders stay down. They're going to want to creep up as they get tired. Keep them away from your ears. A few more times. Push through. You got it. And shake it out. Good job. Okay. Back to your right leg. You're going to extend your right leg out. You're going to lift it up. Keeping your hips square, you're going to go out to the side and down. Now the trick is to keep that leg up so it's not resting on the chair as much. And then you're going out. And you're going to feel that through the hip, through the leg. Again, you can hold on to the back. Keep your posture. Check your core. Abs and back. Good. You got this. Now, we're not done yet. Keep it up. You're going to rotate through your hip and then work your way out. A little more control. Try not to turn the body. And then you work your way back in. Feel that through the hip. And down. Good job. All right. Other leg, left leg. Foot is flexed. Lift out to the side and in. But keep those hips so you're facing me the whole time. It's just the leg that goes out to the side. And then keep those toes and knees up if you can. They're going to want to rotate a little bit, but I want you to work on just straight up to start with. Keep that leg up. Don't let it drop if you can. Now let's rotate. So rotate through the hip. Keep the leg lifted. Don't let it rest on the chair if you can. And then work your way out. This takes more control. Push through. Work your way back in. And release. Shake it out. Good job. Okay. Arms coming up at an angle. You're going to pull down and back. So you have those big chains again. Grab your big chains, pull down and back. Good. Again, pull. Keeping the ears back, chin is straight forward. Try not to push the chin out. Good. Activating your lats, the wings of your back as you pull down and back. Make sure those elbows come down and back at the same time. Okay, come down and hold. Chest is lifted, shoulders down, pulse. Down and back, pulse. Squeeze, squeeze. There you go. Keep your breathing going. 3, 2, and release. Shake it out. Good. Okay. Now from here, palms facing forward, thumbs are straight up, arms straight out. You're going to slowly move back, just a little movement and release. Keep those shoulders down. They're going to want to pop up. Shoulders away from the ears. Good. Inhale and exhale. palms up. So thumbs are back, and then you're going to move back, just a small movement. Good. Still working through the shoulders and upper back. You got it. Now pulse up. Doing good. These are all working the rotators and the deltoids. They tend to be problems in the shoulder joint, so we want to make sure they're nice and strong. Hold that shoulder joint in place. 3, 2, and release. Shake it out. Good job. Okay, we're going to go into a forward bend. Feet are together. You're going to go a little wider if you need to make room for belly or chest. Hands down by your sides. Tuck your chin, and then slowly curl yourself down. Vertebra by vertebra. Going down as far as you can. If your hands are dragging on the floor, you can wrap your arms around your thighs. Chin is tucked, feel that through the spine. Let your shoulders release. And let the arms go as you slowly curl yourself up. Good. All right, you're going to turn to the right. Right hand grabs a hold of your chair, however you can, so that way you don't fall off. Your left leg is going to go down and back. So we're going to start with the sun salute and kind of go into a few different versions. But what I want you to do is your hips and shoulders are stacked, and your back heel is straight up, left knee is down below, and then slightly behind if you can, and then toes and knees straight forward. Let your left knee drop as you lift your chest up. So the first thing you're going to feel is that stretch right through here. You're going to get everything nice and stretched out. Go ahead and push the heel back. Good. And then right or left arm lifts up. Good. And then if you'd like to add your right arm, you can. And then lift the chest up. Open up to sun salute. See if you can go a little further so that knee drops down a little bit more and even tucks under if you can. And then push the heel back a little further. And then chest is up as you open to the sky. Feel that through the abs too. Inhale. Exhale. Now keep your lower body in position. The first thing you're going to do is open up towards me. So a spinal twist. Open up towards me, and you go as far as you're comfortable. So if you're just a little bit, that's okay. But if you can go full, more power to you. Open up. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back up, and then you're going to go behind, so towards your chair. And you can grab your chair or arms out wide. Again, going as far as you can. Turning towards your chair. Make sure your left knee is still down. Good. Come back to center. You're going to lower your back heel, or your left heel, not your back heel. Lower your back. I keep saying back, but that's actually your left heel. And then keeping your right knee straight forward and go into warrior 2. So arms parallel. So we did this in the last chair one. So hopefully you can go a little further. You can extend that leg a little bit more if you can, now that you know what chair warrior 2 is like. But make sure the hip stays open, shoulders stacked. Holding that pose, inhale, gazing beyond your fingertips. Exhale. Extended angle, right arm comes to your thigh. Left arm is now straight up. Chest is open. Good. And then shoulders up and back. So the left shoulder is up and back. Now from here, if you'd like to go a little further, I'm going to show you a couple different options. You can take your bottom hand down, and then your top arm goes up and over. Keeping yourself open towards me though. The chest should stay open. So wherever you're at, you can even do just the arm up and over, but keep your forearm. Good. So chair yoga has its benefits of sitting when it comes to if you have a hard time with balance or standing too long, but it still can be very challenging. Good, coming up. And then now what you're going to do is you're going to turn and you're going to rotate your left hip, so you're opening up that, and then now your toes are straight up. Foot is flexed of your left leg. Okay. Now right arm comes out. We're going to go into a form of like a triangle. You're still on the edge of the chair, and then you're lowering down. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that through the inner thigh, through the hips. Sliding down as far as you can go. Coming up. Now we're going to bring your foot in, turn everything to the left. So we're going to do that all over on the left side now. So left hand grabs a hold of your chair, right leg down and back. Make sure your heel is straight up, your knee is behind you and underneath, chest is lifted. Go ahead and push the heel back, right arm is up. Inhale, lift the chest, open up to the sky. You can add your other arm if you like. Pushing the heel back a little further, letting the knee drop a little further, your right knee. Check your left knee, toes and knees are straight out. Inhale, exhale. See if you can go a little further, knee dropping, heel pushing back, leaning back a little bit more, but keep the chest lifted. All right, open up towards me now. Keep your lower body in position, spinal twist. Good, go into as far as you can. Coming up and then to the back. And you can just grab the chair if you like this, or open up. Inhale, exhale. Come back to center. Now your right leg, you're going to turn the hip and drop your heel to the floor. You're still on the edge of the chair. We're going to start off in Warrior 2, so you're going to open up. Check your knees and toes lined up. Arms parallel. Gazing beyond your fingertips. And again, you can extend that leg even further back if you want to challenge yourself more. Inhale. Exhale. Extended angle, left forearm on your thigh. Right arm straight up, open the chest to me. Good. Inhale, exhale. You can go further into the pose if you like. You can lower your bottom hand, top arm straight up and over. You can do one or the other too. On one side you might find that you can do that with, and the other side is like, no, not today. And that's okay. Some days will be different than the other. Or you keep working on it, keep trying. Before you know it, you'll get there. Coming up. Good. All right, rotate your right hips. You're kind of walking around. You can even bring the left leg in a little bit if you need to. But you're going to flex your right foot. Right leg is straight and still off to the side. Left arm out. Triangle sliding down. Sometimes you have to go off to the side of your chair depending on your chair so your hip's not in the way. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Open up. And release. Go ahead and come back to center. All right. Right arm comes across, pull it across. Your shoulder is up with this one, so we're going to go right into scapula and the shoulder, and then work through the fingers. We're not twisting through the torso, so shoulder should be square towards knee. Go ahead and rotate your wrist. Bring your right hand to your right shoulder, and then lift up and back. Modification for that is to cross the arm over and then pull up and over the other direction. So you have your options. Relax the neck. Inhale. Exhale. Right arm comes up, palms facing forward. Lift the rib cage up. Push that arm back. Grab hold of your wrist and pull up and over. Keep your right hip down. Feel that down the right side of the body. Pushing your right arm back a little bit more and then over to the side arm. There you go. Coming to the top and release. Left arm crosses over. Right arm under. This time straight across and in towards the body. So you're going to feel that in the shoulder and the scapula. And then work those fingers. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate your wrist. Good. Okay, tricep. So left hand either to your opposite shoulder or left shoulder. Lift up and back. Relax the neck. Ears back. Feel that down the tricep and through the shoulder joint. Left arm straight up, palm facing forward. Lift the rib cage up and then push the arm back. Feel that through the shoulder joint, through the ribs. Grab a hold of your wrist. Keep your left hip down as you lift up and over. There you go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Push that arm back a little more. Exhale over a little bit more. There you go. Keep that left hip down. Coming up and release. Good. Rock your head side to side. Keep those shoulders down. If you can grab a hold of your chair, sometimes it helps to pull those shoulders down. But chest is lifted. Feel it through the neck and shoulders. Now turn your head side to side. Look behind you. Use your eyes. If you've been sitting at a computer for a long time, this is really good for the eyes also to challenge those muscles. If you've been looking straight forward for too long. To the front. Pushing your chin back. Tuck your chin down. Feel that in the back of the neck and down your spine. Inhale and exhale. And push your chin up and out. So we're not tipping the head back. That's bad on the spine. You're going to push your chin out and then up. Feel that through the front. And release. Okay. Work through those fingers. Moving and stretching every single joint. Make a fist open. So I want you to go tight with the fist and then stretch. Tight and stretch. Last one. Bring your palms together, gently pressing down. Shoulders stay down so they're not popping up. And you're going to rotate away. Keep your hands towards the body. Good. Feel that through the wrist. Again, as we're rotating, watch the shoulders or keep an eye on the shoulders, making sure, being conscious of them, making sure they do not pop up as you rotate, because this is what we tend to do and not realize it. Okay, link our fingers together and then rock side to side. There you go. Feel that through the wrist, both directions. And then shake it out. All right, go ahead and sit back in your chair comfortably. Slide your feet out from underneath. Hands resting in your lap. And just let everything go. eyes gently closed. Inhale and exhale. You should be proud of yourself for taking this time to improve your health, improve flexibility, reduce your pain and stress. Inhale, exhale. The arms and legs become heavy. Feel your heartbeat slowing down. Inhale, exhale. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining my class. I hope you liked it. If you want notifications for my classes, just click on that little picture of me and you'll get them for free. Come back again.